what do I change for me to achieve my goals even faster? Correct? What is it from your experience you have seen, Hensie?
I think age has helped greatly with that, Venkat, right? And I also have two little girls, so which also means time is finite for me. I have older parents to care for. So if you think about the actionable goals there, I think being deliberate about my time and figuring out what I want to spend time on, because I can't do everything I want, right? So is that taking care of the kids today? Is that making sure I have an hour of exercise? Is that making sure I can read today? Is that, being present fully at work for 10 hours? I think that for me was a mindset switch, because otherwise I think I was putting so much pressure on myself to have it all done in a day and being really frustrated at the end of the day that I couldn't do the 15 things I had lined up, right? I think, over time, and especially with the kids, I think it's been helpful to focus and say, okay, I can only do these 5 things, and I'm going to do that really, really well. And being very, like I said, prescriptive with my, what is it that I want, right? And making sure that I get that. So like I said, whether that's exercise, I hear a lot of people say, oh, I never find time. And I say, that's it, right? You just have to figure out, is that where you want to spend the time? And then being deliberate about it. I think that's helped me greatly kind of ground myself and find time for things I enjoy, whether that's reading, whether that is yoga.
Very nice.
That's helped.
Very nice. So you actually land it on your calendar.
I do.
Make sure that, you spend quality time.
Yes.
And maybe you may not do everything in a day, but in a week, you pretty much addressed everything, isn't it, Hensie?
Yeah. Absolutely, Venkat. And that is important. I do have a block on my calendar for the morning hour for workouts, right?
Okay.
And so everybody knows not to touch that hour. I do have an hour in the evening blocked for dinner as well with the kids. So they know that, that time isn't usually flexible, and I try and stick to that 95% of the time. Of course, there are things that do come up and then you do move it around. But for the most part, you're right. It sits on my calendar, so everyone also understands that, and I'm very clear about it, right? So whether that is my EA, my teams, I tell them, guys, this is the time I'm not going to be around, but I'm here for you before and after. So everyone gets that,
And getting some good help is actually useful as well.
An ecosystem, right? You need a village, ask me. I do have a very strong ecosystem. So my mom lives with me, my in-laws live with me. So I have a solid ecosystem around. I do have help, so I can't complain. But again, I think having that mindset that you talked about, Venkat, is very important, because I think when you start off, you believe that you can accomplish it all. You can do it all. And there are things in there that you have to give away, and you have to rely on somebody else to get it done, right? And so being okay with that, I think, is a mindset switch for sure.
Beautiful.